Nasaan ang 525 million na ni-request ko para sa kalsada ng distrito ko? Na-release yung pera, nawala ang kalsada. Walang dumating doon sa amin. Where did it go, Tampi? 10 billion pesos was coursed through him. So nangayo ko sa iya ha, Inko Martin, anyway, we're from the same region. Pwede ba akong humingi sa'yo ng pansimento ng kalsada ko? Kasi lubak-lubak yung kalsada ko. 2 years later, I found out 525 million pesos was released per that request. Pero walay karsadang ning abot sa akong distrito. Ang pangutanan ako kang Tambi, nasa ang 525 million. There's a lot of hypocrisy in these people. They went after Inday Sara. Yung pala, mas malaki yung sa kanya eh. Remember, that's only 525 yung sa akin. What about the 10B? Baka wala rin dumating doon sa iba. By paying taxes, that's a very onerous burden and the clear manifestation of the surrender of our rights, di ba? Taas ang presyo sa paraliton, nagdugang og buwis, di ba? Oh. Tapos mauni ang klase sa gobyerno nga atong madawat gikan kanila. Usa-usahon nato transparency in terms of people's initiative, private initiative. Okay, ako nagtuo ko nga ang proponent, I believe that the real proponent for this private initiative is none other than Lisa Araneta Marcos. Why lain? Si Tambi gasunod-sunod lang na. Okay? I have worked with Lisa for 6 years. Of course, si Attorney Vic Rodriguez, mas daghan pa siyang experience with them. Pero ako, I worked with them, naway bayad, bisag piso. Gitabangan ako sila because I have been an advocate for clean and honest elections way back in 2010. I've been fighting Smartmatic for 14 years. You may not know that. Until natanggal si Smartmatic na disqualified. Finally, ning daog yapon ng katawhang Pilipinhon. At any rate, anang 6 years, magkauban mi, nintabang ko nila, why condition, why bayad. Every month or so, we go to their house and we have dinner private. So kanang 8 rami kabuok, ang 2 ka mag-asawa, I mean si Bongbong Marcos o si Lisa Marcos plus 1 mga technical people. Out of that 8, 2 raming magsigarilyo. Si Lisa ra ug ako. So every time she feels the urge to smoke, she would pat me back and, tara na, punta na tayo dun sa garden. So doon we talk a lot. So, I know her and how her mind works. So, one time, after Bongbong Marcos filed his certificate of candidacy, she called me to the office dito sa Ore. Ingon siya nako, pwede ba mga to ka sa headquarters, bisag twice a week lang. Ingon ko sa, no problem, I'll be there. I've been supporting you for the last 6 years. Siya, magkano ibabayad ko sa'yo? Sabi ko, no, you don't have to pay me. I've been helping you for 6 years. You didn't pay me a single peso. Why should I collect from you now? Siya, sige, basta pag nanalo tayo, gagawin kitang commissioner ng COMELEC para malinis yung election system. Tapos gagawin kitang chairman. So tapos na yung agreement namin. I held to my end of the bargain. But sometime in March 2022, kasagsagan ng kampanya ito, I had a meeting with Lisa Marcos na kaming dalawa lang. So when I was called, itong dalawa, si Senior Deputy Executive Secretary Hubert Guevara o si DICT Secretary Ivan Uy, nauna pa sila, makimarites pala. So nauna pa silang dumaan, tas ako, last akong pumasok. Naupo si Hubert there, si Ivan here, si Lisa was here on the opposite side of the conference table. Si Lisa, si Hubert, si Ivan, si Hubert, then ako rito. Hindi niya ako nakita agad. Sabi niya, guys, I have a meeting with the owners of Smartmatic. I need 2 technical guys to be with me. Tapos nung nakita niya ko, but not you, because they hate you so much. Alam ko na, ibebenta ako ng babaeng ito. So true enough, di na siya mutubag sa akong mga text. Kitsapueran ako niya. So, I know that there was something wrong in that election. But should be very clear. Lisa doesn't like Inday Sara. So I suppose, wa sa'y labot atong iyang agreement with Smartmatic. Why would you need two technical guys? Because i-explain sa unsaon pagpikas ang eleksyon. But again, I am very clear, why labot si Inday Sara dini kay di siya gusto kang Inday Sara. Bisan ka mga tao nga naa dito sa ilang headquarters, they also didn't like and probably did not support Inday Sara. But I believe Inday Sara won by her own right. Ning daog siya sa iyahang 32 million. Pero si Bongbong Marcos, I doubt it. Nga ning abot siya 31 million, close to 32 million. Kaya kung tanaw, ligon ang kontra ni Bongbong Marcos, incumbent vice president yon. Mas maraming boto makuha nun. So most likely, mas mababa ang boto ni Bongbong Marcos kaysa kay Inday Sara. That is something they cannot afford. Kasi the people will look up to Inday Sara as the true leader, not the weakling Marcos. Dili ang weakling Marcos, and Lisa knows that very well. Nang iyang bana, weakling. Sabi nga, may isa pa nagsabi, I think si Spokes Harry Roque, sabi niya, lazy. O sino ba ito nagsabing lazy? Oh, lazy, weakling. She knows that, and she cannot afford na matangtang ang iyang bana because of that. So I think, ang kausap nila sa Smartmatic is, iangat ang boto ni Bongbong para moduol kang Sara Duterte. So that's why, taas o boto si Inday Sara by about 200,000 votes, right? Pero giangat ang iyang boto. Plus, of course, gipanalo ang iyang anak dito sa Ilocos Norte 1st District.